All right, so it is that time of month again. Doing my Project Panoply update. If you don't know, this is a game that I created last summer, I believe, after seeing a custom Monopoly board. And I was like, can I make this work for Project Panning? It seems to so far. This is actually my second edition of the board, and I went ahead and printed it out, so I have a physical version. But I actually have an entire website that has this board. It hosts the game. It gives you all the rules. It even has spinners and dice, and so yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really love gamifying everything in life, and I think just also like the random aspect of it too. So if you enjoy those things, I would really encourage you to check it out. I would definitely have the link below. And you can watch, you can watch my intro video as well as all of my updates. And I've actually also created a ultimate playlist of everybody else who's been posting on YouTube. Also a good group that are following along on Instagram as well, with hashtag Project Panoply, as well as on Reddit. I do host kind of an update on the makeup rehab sub there. So if you're interested in playing or just want to check it out, go ahead and continue watching. Check out those posts. Hopefully that'll give you kind of a better idea, or just even just go on the website and just play with all the things just to even get like a practice round, or just to see kind of what happens and if you like it. So there's no really goals. This is a very flexible game, and I've tried to design it that way where you get all the fun and you get the flexibility and it's not super rigid. Basically the premise is to bring in 5 prompts. Some of these prompts are products that you work on. Some of these are actually challenges, which I thought would be fun to bring in. And then if you want to, you can also use the random usage wheel, which I have on my board. Doesn't work super well. The one online is probably more reliable. And you can assign your uses if you want to, or you can just choose your own use across the board. With any products that you bring in, you're not tied to the usage wheel. But if you do get the challenge tile, then you should go over to the challenge wheel and go ahead and spin that. And anything else, there's no update date of the month or anything like that. Just do whatever works in your schedule. I've been posting around definitely by the end of the first week of every month, and that's kind of my goal this year. I think when I introduced it was another time and it was weird, but you do what you need to do to make it work for you. If you need to do less frequent updates, more frequent updates, whatever makes it fun for you and makes project panning fun. So I hope that you'll join me if you're interested, and let's get into my update. So I am doing a full rollout. I literally just finished my goals for 2 of them. I just filmed a video to meet those goals. I'll explain what I did. So last time I rolled in the prompt eye primer. Oh, and I don't even have this to show you guys anymore. Basically, I have a MAC paint pot. It was a Franken mix that I was doing. It's actually a Franken bronzer I was using, but also because it was a paint pot formula, I could use it in my eyes. And I completely just I finished the prompt. I got my 20 uses that I rolled for, and then just earlier in a Franken makeup extravaganza video that I just did, I just made it into something else. So I don't even have it to show you, but this is kind of what the packaging looked like. I do need to move into this eye primer now, so that will be my new one. But my groundwork one, or my the mix that was in that other paint pot, is now made into a Franken contour. So that's what happened with that. If you're interested in how I did that, go ahead and watch that video. It should be up already. If not, it'll be soon. But yeah, so I did meet my goal for this project with what it was, and now it's already been transformed. So moving on. Another Franken type product is a Franken cream blush that I am working on this year. I've already Frankened it with a highlighter in this packaging. And I had the goal of hitting pan. This is not organic pan, so don't be too excited for me. Actually figured out a new way of using the cream blush that's a little bit better for how I apply makeup and just the efficiency I need whenever I apply a face of makeup. I had an empty pan in this concealer palette, and so I just been pushing it in here. So I just re-upped this. I also did that on that Franken makeup video that I filmed, and so you can see me doing that live. And obviously this fits about 1 gram of product, so I was able to scrape out 1 gram of product to hit that pan in my, in the other container. So let's say goal met. kind of, but I think just to keep this game moving forward, I'm just gonna say goal met and keep moving. I think I'm just really proud that I found a new way of, you know, utilizing this pan spot in particular, and then also streamlining my makeup in the morning. So I say that's a win. All right, next prompt I got was brows. And let me see. I was going to aim to experiment with my palette and kind of use this dark shadows and mix it and stuff like that. So I made it work, and I got the 5 uses. It was pretty easy. And I mean, I hit pan, drill pan. That's the way to pan sometimes. It's a drill pan. And I actually have a whole new brow mix. Actually, that's the next update. Is the newest product in my collection was 2 samples of like brow pomades. Kind of, it's also like a hair pomade. I had grand plans of maybe trying to make it work as a mascara. Like, just wasn't sure what it was, but it was samples. They were free. They were from Sephora. And I also had a very, very dark eyeshadow. I don't have the palette with me. Dark eyeshadow from a House Labs palette that I was using a lot last year. And I kind of like had retired that one. It was like a graveyard shadow essentially. And so I was like, why don't I mix it and see how it performs? So that's the one that I actually put in the other paint pot, the groundwork paint pot. And now it is this very, very dark brow pomade essentially. So I actually just applied it since I just did it, threw on a face of makeup just to see how it worked. And I mean, it looks pretty good, right? The brow pomade is in. I even used it a little bit as eyeliner. And then I even threw it on as mascara, and it's doing something. Like, it actually is. I don't know if it's waterproof. Maybe I'll jump in the shower and check. But I'm very, very impressed with it so far. So I feel like I can at least use it in my brows, maybe from time to time as eyeliner, and maybe like as a non-waterproof mascara moment. But yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, I'm gonna watch it for like to see if it irritates my eyes or anything like that, but upon first application, not so much. The way I'm applying it with mascara is with my mascara brush. Let me hold it up against like my hair so you can see it better. So that's what it looks like, and it's a very stiff brush, so it's kind of uncomfortable to use it as eyeliner, but it worked pretty well in my brows, and it actually washed off really nicely. That, I feel like that's a big like thing I look for whenever I'm using products with my mascara brush, is like, does it wash off easy? Does it stain? Stuff like that, because I like to keep this clean, of course. So yeah, very impressed by this, and really, really glad I did that Franken, but I kind of did it at the 11th hour. Like, I was kind of checking it, like I did it like once, and then during that video where I was doing all this Franken stuff, I was like, let's just throw it all together, see what happens. And I will say that is win. Very usable, at least something I'm willing to continue to experiment with and see. I don't know if I'll use all of that up. That's a lot of product, but since I had emptied out this container to use as an airtight container, like, I knew I needed to put it in some sort of airtight container. I don't know if it would have lasted in a non-airtight container, so that's why I went ahead and cleaned this out. Whew, okay, last prompt that I rolled in last time was impulse, and it was kind of a weird impulse. I bought I think it's like a 5-ounce lip gloss pouch. It was off of TKB, which is like, they basically provide makeup ingredients for people who actually, you know, make cosmetics. I Franken, so I'm close, but you know, I don't sell anything. But I was like, you know what, I'm using up so much lip gloss, I might as well buy like it in bulk and just add what I need to it, you know, throughout the year, because honestly, just buying a tube of lip gloss here and there, like, I just can't control anything. I also like my lip glosses like pretty much unscented. I have like lipsticks that I can mix into it. Like, I would just rather Franken it. So I put a little bit of it in here. I think it's maybe about 3 milliliters, not even 2 maybe. And I finished it up. So I'm very proud of that. I think I challenged myself to use it 10 times, and I was able to use up the 2-ish milliliters, maybe 2.5 in here since my last update. So I think that's always a nice, I feel like I'm always keeping tabs on how much lip gloss I can use in a month, and I think it is around like that 3 milliliter mark. And so yeah, really, really happy about that. So do a full refresh this month with my 2nd edition board, and I will go ahead and start that process. I put some stuff away. I have my 2 dice, I have my board, and I actually have a new little marker tracker here because I don't know, I lost the other one. This board has been bumped around in my room, and I found this one randomly, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it. So I'm starting at impulse because that's where I ended last time, and we'll see what the board brings me. So let's do the first roll. All right, that is a 5. Ooh, that probably brings me back at the beginning, right? Yep, start again. So let's go here and let's roll again. That is a 6 and a 3, so that's 9. Okay, so that's gonna bring me all the way to concealer. Oh my god. I always get the concealer prompt. If you guys saw the board for last time, like the first edition board, I always also got concealer in that one too. So, all right, back at concealer. Bust out the concealer. All right, let's see how many uses it's gonna ask me to do. Need to fix this pin just a bit. I'm hoping this won't land on the same one over and over again. Okay, so we're right in between the 20 and the 5. I think I'm just gonna go with the 5. I'm a little bit sick of this shenanigans, so might as well get that prompt out of the way. It's kind of a, I don't know, maybe I'll roll in a 6th product just because I'm like, does this prompt even count for me anymore? I've done this one so many times. So now we got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, you choose face product. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten that one yet. Okay, let's see. I have a lot of options here. What's a new one that... Let's do my new cream bronzer. I just made this one, and it had kind of has that moussey texture that came from the primer that I put in, the Cover FX primer. It's like a blurring primer. I knew it was going to be moussey, so it's going to be a little bit weird to work with the sponge that I usually apply it with. So I think I need to play around with this a little bit more. So I think it'll be good to roll in, experiment, and get some use on it. I don't have any other cream bronzers in my collection, so. Okay, I promise I just rolled it and it actually got on the 20, which it's getting a little sus. It was just, I think it landed on the in between there before, but now it's squarely on 20, so I'll go ahead and use it 20 times. All right. I don't really have anything else to use, but if I end up hating it, we'll see. See what happens. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, roll again. All right, I'm getting a lot of rolls this time around. Oh, that's kind of awkward. Let me do that one more time. Just like, usually like line it up and then present it. Okay, that's an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You choose lip product. Oh. Lip product. Right now I'm working at my lip palette. I also have my lip pencil. I feel like the lip palette will be more exciting. I've now pulled up my lip palette again. I worked on this a ton of last year, but pushed in new products. Now we're good to go. I'm mainly using this one, and I really want to use up these two by the end of March. I'm filming this on the 28th of February, so I have, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to meet that goal by the end of the month. I don't know why I just rolled these. I guess I could have used my dice to also roll random uses. Maybe I'll start doing that if my wheel is being problematic. Okay. Landed on 20 again. It does this to me every time, and I think it's just my poor engineering. I am not an engineering major. I don't have those types of skills, so I feel like it's just not round enough. The pin is in a weird spot, so it's just not being actually random. I don't know if it's the way I need to hold the board, maybe. Okay, I landed somewhere else. It's on a 5 again, but it did land on a different 5. So I'll go ahead and, yeah, I'll do 5 times. And I think it'll just be an easy rollout, and that's fine. Okay, next product. I do have another lip product, though. Ooh. Let's see here. Let me actually pull in this one instead. This is my Franken lip gloss. Made it a while ago, and do you see how far down I am? I'm like literally right there. I'm just gonna put it into finish. I think I'll just do that. Okay. So we'll see. I might present either a empty lip gloss or it will be refilled, just based on my my Frankening tendencies. Sometimes I end up frankening before I can even show you guys. All right, this is an 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in your shower. Ooh, I do not have anything in front of me that is in my shower, but let me think. I have, ooh, okay. I have a face cleanser. Oh, I have a toner in there that I want to finish. I've just been basically using it as a mixer for my powder cleanser. Instead of mixing it with water, I'm mixing it with this toner. So just kind of how I've been using it. But let me finish that. I think I'm just starting to avoid using the usage wheel now, which is, you know, an option. I like randomizing, but maybe my wheels are being more problematic for me in this physical board. I feel like if I was doing this online, I'd be all over it, but I think I need to rethink it just a little bit. All right. Last product, I'll look over the list and see if I want to bring in a 6th product, depending on like uses and stuff like that. Okay, a 3. Wow, I've actually went like around the board. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nail. Ooh, I am not a nail person. Bare nails right now. I think just one manicure. I might not even be able to show you guys that day, or I'll do the day of my next update. I don't know. Either that. Okay, one manicure for myself, definitely. But if my sister comes over, I like doing her nails. Maybe if I can get a manicure on her as well, that'd be great. So just something. I only have one nail polish that I mainly use, along with like top coats and stuff like that. So it's not like my nail collection is big or that I like really need to like be working on stuff, but it's good to like keep having progress and be accountable for that. So right now I have my concealer palette for 5 uses, a lip gloss to finish, my cream bronzer. This is probably the most challenging one, 20 uses, the toner in my shower to finish, and then 1 manicure. I feel like I can do a 6th prompt. Like none of them are, I mean, the lip gloss is almost done. My toner is almost done. Okay, let's just roll in another one. Dice, where are you? Okay, line them up. That is another 8. 8 seem to like me, although in different forms, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Foundation. Ooh, okay. I really only have 1 foundation. I also have powder foundation. I'm starting to use my powder foundation a little bit more. I don't have huge goals to finish that, but I already have my liquid foundation in another project, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my powder foundation then. We'll see how many uses, because, right, like I said, it's not really my goal. Like, I already hit pan on it, which I'll show you in a bit. Okay, it landed on 10. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang of this wheel thing. It is this one right here, MAC powder foundation, and I have it in C3.5, and I'm starting to get a nice pan in here, so I'll use it 10 times, and you know, just see where it's at from there. I mean, I would like to see it done by the end of the year, but honestly, because it's a powder, I'm not super concerned, and it's not one of my focus products for my panning bingo just yet, so yeah. And just also, I'm doing my best to like hold off on purchasing a new one, just because there is so much product in that one. There's 15 grams in there. I know there's probably a good chunk of it left, like 10 grams left at least, even with the pan. So that is my Project PANOPOLY update this month. Went a little bit differently than I expected, although I never know what to expect month to month, but that's kind of the fun of this game, is that it's a lot of it's random. You don't know where you're gonna end up. You don't know what it's gonna throw at you, but I think that these will be good goals, and I think align with some of the things that I want to finish that I don't often bring into some of my other projects. So that is my update for Project PANOPOLY, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks so much for watching.